What's going on, guys? It's Greg Campbell, Angry Tones Riff Clips, coming at you with another awesome overdrive. Right here, what we have is the Balverine Overdrive from Noise Pollution Pedals. Danny Crider's done it again. He's taken basically a classic, a Maxon 808, and he's hot rodded the living shit out of it, and I'm really impressed with it. So let's have some fun and learn what it does together. And if you haven't noticed, if you haven't been following along on my Instagram page and Facebook and stuff like that, this is going to be the last video I film in this studio because my family's moving. We're only moving about 25-30 minutes away from where we are now in Nashville, but we got this slim down setup here. We're going to be running this pedal in front of the Peavey 6505 MH, in front of the rhythm channel. In my personal opinion, the lead channel has enough gain, and I can tighten it up with other various ways, just using the EQ and the way I play and stuff like that, and obviously your technique with your right hand. So I want to use the rhythm channel because it's a lot richer, a little bit more robust, a little bit more on the muddy and flubby side, but it still sounds really good depending on what kind of genre of music you're playing. But for the heavy metal thrash, metalcore, djenty stuff, whatever, the more modern voicings that you hear today, this pedal works really well on the rhythm channel. We're also going to be trying out my brand new Randall cabinet. This is a Randall KH412, the Kirk Hammett series. Sounds really good. I'm actually rocking the stock Celestion 50 waters. I think they call them Rocket 50s or something like that. They actually sound really good. They remind me of the earlier Jaguar tones, the Lynx, the Randall speakers. Might swap them out in the future with some vintage 30s that I have from some other cabinets or some G12T 75s. But for right now, it actually sounds really good, and there's not a lot of videos of people showcasing that those speakers actually sound good. Some actually give them poor reviews, but you know what? They actually sound really good. They're Celestions. I'm going to shoot you straight. So let's get right to it and see what this pedal sounds like hitting the front end of the Peavey 6505 MH. We'll be using my Washburn Solar guitar, the original before Solar Guitars was founded by Ola himself. He was using Washburn as a builder, and it's got my signature Voodoo custom pickup, the Alchemist and the humbucker. Sounds pretty sick. Let's get started. Alright guys, so here's the signal without the Balverine Overdrive, just 6505 rhythm channel. We've got the rhythm set at about 6 as far as its gain level. Has a great tone to it, but it's very, very warm. It's very, very flubby on the low end. Flubby on the low end. Let's hit that Balverine. Right off the bat, it's just sizzling. It has a really, really nice bite to it. Hell of a lot more sustain by a factor of 10. And obviously, the chugs have a lot more low-end thump to them, but they're really articulate and defined. Liking that tone. Let's go ahead hit the pedal off again and just try some like one string groove just on the lowest string on our E string here. We're tuned to about C sharp, and let's see what we got as far as just the stock rhythm channel without the drive. Let's go ahead and hit the Balverine Overdrive. Sounds absolutely ridiculous. I want to go over the settings I'm using in this video really quick. Just for starts, the pedal, I am using the drive at just about 45%, almost 50%, and I've got the output on the pedal buried, and I've got the tone knob at just about 3 o'clock. So let's go ahead and try backing off the rhythm just a little bit. And let's see how warm this amp sounds, and then hit it with the Balverine, and you're going to see how much output and gain is on tap with this pedal. Alright, so here we go. The gain is backed off, and forgive me, my dogs are barking like freaking crazy. Must be the mailman, so here we go. That's just the rhythm channel with the gain at barely 1 o'clock. Let's hit the overdrive. Let's see what happens if we crank the gain channel to 2 o'clock on the 6505 mH rhythm channel, and then we'll engage our pedal. Definitely flubby, but has a nice rich gain signal. Let's hit the pedal. This is where the magic happens. sounds really good, you guys. That's a tasty high gain setting right there, and it's still punchy. It's still defined and clear, and it's very articulate. I mean, check this out. This pedal, guys, is its balance. It's really shaping my mids in a cool way with that tone knob. You back it off a little bit more, it becomes a little bit warmer, but where I have it at 3 o'clock, it's really just giving this amp a little bit more of a mid-range curve that I'm not familiar with. It actually sounds really good. And obviously the high output of this pedal and its gain stage, where it's set right now, is just a really well balanced sound. It sounds like a studio mix in the room. It's just a really good tone. Crank up our gain even more with the pedal and see what we got. Really pushing the gain and really pushing the output with the pedal as well. Sounded really good. Before we close out, done enough chugging. Let's just hit it with a little reverb and just play around with some solo aspects. 8%. Let's just see how it operates with high output, high gain, pushing the high gain setting of the Peavey 6505MH. Overdrive from NOISE Pollution Pedals. Thing sounds killer. Thing looks killer. It's an awesome finish, and you guys better check them out. But stay tuned for more videos, you guys. I'm gonna be out of the loop for a while with the move with the family, and got my little rig set up here today, so I'm very happy to be able to share something new and fun with you guys, just so you can check out the tones and hear what they sound like in the room. But thank you guys for following my journey, and like I said, it's the last video in the studio here, and we'll catch you next time.